How are you guys doing today? So Anime Vanguards has been doing a couple of teasers for the last pretty much almost a month. I think it's coming up on a month in like a week, but they've been sneak peeking their next update. A lot of you probably know it, but it's going to be Dragon Ball Z. This is a super big hype anime. This update specifically is going to be super big because I've heard it's got like 12 plus units or something like that. It's going to be crazy. So we're going to go through all the sneaks really quickly, and then once we're through all the sneaks, then we're going to talk about who's coming to the game, this new game mode that's coming to the game, and all of that. So just saying that, let's hop into our first sneak. Okay, so our first sneak here, we have right here, it's on the 16th. You can see there's like a little ghost emoji. I don't really know what that means, but it has a crazy amount of reactions. You can clearly see here, one of the things in the lobby, like one of the locations, we've been seeing something since the new lobby came out called astd, and none of us obviously knew what it meant, but here we are, here it is, it's getting teased. I believe they tease it again down here, so we'll get to that. But yeah, there's nothing I can really say about this. This is just a new game mode. We don't know what it is, we don't know what's in it, we don't know what you get for it, so let's just scroll down and see if we see any more. Some of these sneaks are going to be new to me as well, because I haven't really been keeping up with Vanguards. I do enjoy the game somewhat, and I keep up with it, and sometimes, you know, I fall out of it, whatever. Next sneak is, here's a little hint for update 5.0. We've already started working on 5.0, we're showing sneaks in the near future. Obviously, you can see this is ice cream. If you don't know what this means, this was a teaser for Boo from Dragon Ball, because he loves snacks, and he loves ice cream and chocolate and stuff like that. It's like his whole gimmick. Here we have a map sneak as well. This is the 25th World Tournament in Dragon Ball. If you don't know what the 25th World Tournament is, the specific arc that this is going to be is the Boo Saga. So this is going to be pretty nice. We have a stage sneak right here that I'm also going to show off for you guys. Okay, we're here, the stage sneak. So this, I'm going to have to mute it so you guys can't hear it because this is 100% copyright. But this is the sneak for the stage. Obviously, you can see it's really big. I don't really know where the stage is starting. Let's see if they show it like farther up. Maybe it's the roads. I'm not entirely sure where the actual stage starts. But this map is huge. This is actually a huge map. They just, I think they literally just like went to like Sparking Zero or like Dragon Ball Kakarot and then just remade the map. So this is really cool. This is a clean map. I mean, if there's something Vanguards does right, they always have super clean, pretty looking maps. Obviously, you can see the next sneak right here is Super Boo from Dragon Ball Z. This is one of Boo's like multiple forms. His arm does look a little weird, but they do cover it up and fix it, and they'll show it again. This is just his VFX, kind of like clipping out his arms. It looks a little weird, but yeah, Super Boo. I mean, that's a character we don't see a lot. You can see the attack he's doing right here. I think it's called like Triple Eye Bomber or something like that. They said next is Fat Boo, which obviously, I mean, they did not show Fat Boo next, but Fat Boo's, I'm pretty sure Kid Boo might be the only Boos we haven't seen yet. But we have Super Boo. I don't know what this attack is that he's doing, but we have Evil Boo, I think, coming out of him. I don't know if this is going to be a separate character or if this is like a passive or an attack or anything. If you don't know what Evil Boo is all the energy that came out from Fat Boo and it's basically its own entity. And that was the division between, there was Fat Boo and Evil Boo, and Evil Boo absorbed Fat Boo and became Super Boo. So I don't really understand how this works, but they said they changed his model as well, which you can't really see because, you know, it's a little far away. But we'll go to the next sneak. They said you guys want to see Fat Boo next. I mean, obviously, if you can see here, he's not here, but we do have a little bit more of the map we can see. We have Buhan right here. It looks like maybe that's the path or something. There's like a thing that just says L. There's like a little like path you can kind of see. But we have Super Boo. Excuse me. We have Buhan right here. And if you go to the left of Buhan, you could see what this yellow light is. We have Vegito. I mean, this is clearly Vegito. I don't know what else this could be. This is obviously Vegito. He's got the boots, the pants. He's got the spirit sword going through Boo. Super cool. I'm surprised. I didn't even see this in the original like teaser when I looked at this. So yeah, that's really cool. We have Vegito and Buhan. Definitely sick. Next, we have Imo Hatsune Miku. I don't really know what this is. This might just be a skin, or like maybe she's getting an actual unit. I have no clue. This might just be an April Fool's troll as well, because this also came out on April Fool's, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so we'll show this off. This is 30 new unique modifiers, 1,000 different combinations. Oh, and you can stack multiple of the same modifier for higher effects. This is what a true new game mode should look like, don't you think? And obviously, we can't read this because this is like 1p, but we have this right here from the testing server. It says there are 30 Odyssey modifiers. So what I'm guessing is Odyssey is almost like similar to the April Fool's game mode from AA that they just put out, where it's just kind of like random things happen, like random modifiers happen while you're playing. I don't know if it's going to be random units as well. I'm guessing it's just like random modifiers. It's basically going to be just like random stuff happening. This guy said there's 900 non-unique combinations and 435 unique combinations. Obviously, we don't know what any of that means because we haven't seen it, but that is cool. That is a very cool idea. You can see they took a jab at AA like they always do, but looks pretty good. Yeah, this is the full image apparently, so there's a lot more. I mean, you can't read that all. It's cooked. And then we have 2 brand new sneaks. We have Everyone Lend Me Your Energy. Obviously, you can see this Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's doing the Spirit Bomb. Maybe this is like an active or something. I don't really know, but this looks good. I like his face and his hair. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the clothes. I don't like that his gi is like it's like V-shaped like right there, but everything else looks super good. I think they cooked. It looks nice. And then right under that as well, we have, I heard you guys like reading. Obviously can't read the bottom half of this because it's all blurry, but the top half says the ultimate evil, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passives on this character. If you can't tell, this is Boo. I'm guessing you're just gonna go through all of Boo's forms maybe, or maybe he like falls asleep or transforms. I don't really know, because the ultimate evil, I mean, it could literally only be Boo, but he also has 6 passives, so I feel like it has to be Boo. Plus they put a Fat Boo sticker down here, so yeah, it probably is Fat Boo. And then over here, we have like a really small teaser of Bobbity. I mean, it's just like a sticker you can use in the server. So if you're in it, go use it. It's interesting. That's all I could say. And yeah, that looks like that's about all the sneaks that we really have. Next, we're going to go into what characters they can add. There's a lot of characters from Dragon Ball Z we can add. I'm going to put gameplay on the screen right now, and while we're having this gameplay in the background, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you guys on screen like pictures of the characters I think we can get. Also, anime Vanguards, you should give me content creators so I can post and TV videos. Thank you. Alright, so jumping to this gameplay, we'll just put it in the background. Let's go through the multiple different characters that we can get from the Buu Saga. Alright, so this is going to be a super big update. A lot of you guys probably already know that. We don't really know how it's going to be split up. Like, I feel like it might be split up in just one big update. Maybe they could split it into a part 1, part 2, because they normally do that a lot. But who do we have that's confirmed, okay? We have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He is confirmed. We saw him doing the Spirit Bomb earlier. That's all we know about him. We have Vegito, which you saw Spirit Sorting Buhan. Vegito, we also don't really know a lot about. He could be a secret or he could be a fusing unit. I think they're just going to make him a flat secret. I don't think they're going to make him a fusing unit because I feel like they don't want to like do something similar to other games have done, which is completely fair. We have Super Buu, Evil Buu, and Buhan all confirmed as well. We've seen what all 3 of those look like in game as well, so that's pretty nice to see. So that's 5 units we've confirmed seen so far. I mean, this is like, you don't have to be a genius to figure it out. We're just gonna bump that number up to 7 because obviously there's Fat Buu and then obviously there's Kid Buu. We haven't seen them yet, but they are 100% gonna be in this. I mean, those are literally probably the 2 most popular forms of Buu, so like they're 100% gonna be in this. So that makes us dive into who else is coming. Like, who else is a popular character that we haven't seen yet that could come with this update or come with a part 2 of this update. So there are 3 characters that instantly, maybe 4, but there's 3 that instantly come to my mind as in like we need to have them in this update. Let's just start off with the most important one in my opinion, Ultimate Gohan. I think Ultimate Gohan needs to be in this update. I don't really know what he could be, honestly. He could be a secret, he could be a mythic. I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm assuming he's gonna have like a passive skill that's like his potential unleashed, so it's like he's just gonna progressively get stronger through the battle. That could mean like every attack or every wave. I don't really know. That's what I think he's probably gonna do, because that's what potential unleashed is. He just passively is just getting stronger. Next character I think 1,000,000% needs to be in this update is Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta, I mean, I think Majin Vegeta is a given because we are getting Vegito. And I mean, you can't put Vegito in the game and not put in Vegeta, Majin Vegeta in the game, his final explosion. I don't know what Vegeta's passives are gonna be. Maybe it's like if you have Goku, like maybe if he's the only one on the field, something like that. I don't really know. Hopefully they just give the old Vegeta an evolution as well, because that would be really cool. But Majin Vegeta, I'd probably assume he's gonna be full AoE, because his final attack is probably going to be Final Explosion, or they can turn it into an active. I'm not really sure, but I feel like both those have a very high chance. Another super popular big character that I'm surprised we haven't gotten a sneak for yet is Gotenks. I think Gotenks has a super high chance as well because he's just mega popular. He's just a super popular character. He's cool. He's from the Buu Saga. He's very important, so we could definitely be seeing him. I don't know what his mechanic would be either. Maybe he could be the fusing unit instead of Vegito, but Gotenks would be super cool, and I think he would fit. So these last 3 characters, I'm just gonna throw in because they were in the Buu Saga and they were important enough to where people remember them. We have Videl. I mean, there's nothing much I could say. She's just gonna be like a punch kick type of character. She didn't really use Ki in the Buu Saga. She didn't have it yet, so she could be a cool character. Deborah. I personally think Deborah has a super high chance of getting into this update. Deborah is pretty vital and he's like super important to like the early start of the Buu Saga, so I think he could be in it. He's pretty cool. A lot of people remember him. He has a sword. He can turn people to stone with a spit, so that could be like a new status effect or something, like petrification. I don't know, but he'd be really cool. And then my personal guy that I want in this update, just give me a new Piccolo. Give me a mythic Piccolo. Give me a secret Piccolo. I don't care. Give me a new Piccolo. Make him good. Piccolo's my favorite anime character, I think, maybe ever. He's at least my favorite Dragon Ball character ever, so I would really, really love to see him in this update for sure. And with that kind of brings me to the end of the characters I think we could see. I'm going to talk a tiny bit more about what else could be coming. Release date. We do not have a confirmed release date. They started teasing this update, as we saw earlier, almost a month ago, so it's been quite a long time between the last update and this. Not saying that's a bad thing, but that if you were to take an educated guess, my guess would be that the update is going to come out in maybe like a week. So today is the 6th as of recording this, so it's April 6th. I think we could see this maybe 11th or 12th, 13th. If not, then the week after that, but I think it's going to be the weekend. The only reason I'm saying I think it's the weekend is because they are teasing way faster now than they were before. I mean, we got the Buu teaser, which was today, and then we got the Spirit Bomb teaser, which was technically this morning. So we ended up getting 2 teasers today. The teaser before that was a couple days ago. The last teaser before Super Saiyan 3 Goku was actually 4 days ago. So they are teasing pretty fast, pretty consistently, and they're getting faster with these teasings. So that really leads me to believe that we're going to be seeing this update this weekend, if not next week. And with that being said, that basically sums up this update. This update's going to be coming out super soon. As in super soon, I mean next week, so I didn't mean it like literally tomorrow. But I hope you guys are excited for this update. I really am. I'm not a big Anime Vanguards fan, I will say. There's a lot of things I do and don't like about the game, which is only natural. I'm not going to like everything about the game. There's a lot of things I don't like about Anime Adventures, so don't take that as a negative or like hold it against me or the game. There's just some things I don't like about it, but they really have piqued my interest with this new Dragon Ball update. I'm super interested to try it. Anime Vanguards has been on a roll recently. They've been doing super consistent updates and have been surprisingly super good. And I'm really happy to see that they're doing so well. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all your recent support. We just recently hit 500 subscribers. That is really, really amazing. I'm very happy to have hit that naturally, and we hit it very fast. I mean, I've only been uploading for about 2 months, and we hit that pretty fast, and I'm happy you guys enjoy the videos. I'm obviously going to make more. I apologize for kind of like the mid and bad upload schedule. I have things in real life that I do have to do. With the combination of I kind of don't have a game I want to make content on. When I started making this channel, I had Anime Adventures that I loved making content on. And obviously that game's kind of dying, and view-wise, it's not doing so great. So it's like, there's nothing really making me really want to make Anime Adventures content. I'm not a massive Anime Vanguards fan, so I don't make content on that a lot. and All-Star Tower Defense X, which was the game I was kind of banking on to make a lot of content on, hasn't released. So that's my excuse for the bad upload schedule. I will try and get under control, I promise you guys. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and definitely make sure you subscribe. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and I really want you guys to be a part of that super early on. So with that being said, love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.